Hello, flower friends. Have you been wondering how am I going to get more clients this year? How am I going to build my business? How am I going to get more leads? How am I going to do all of these big, bold moves that you want to do in your business? Because you're like, I just don't even know how to start. And one thing that I have really learned in business is that your business needs to have eyeballs. You need to have people who know who you are, who know about you, who really could say what you do. And with that, all of those people are filling your funnel. And part of filling your funnel is not only getting in front of clients that are getting married, but filling your funnel is getting in front of your neighbor. Filling your funnel is getting in front of potentially your kid's teacher, somebody you went to high school with, a wedding professional that you've done a wedding with, the list could go on and on. So every single interaction could potentially be filling your funnel. So let me explain the wedding funnel. So when a couple has decided we're getting married and they're engaged, that is the top of the funnel. So they are starting their wedding journey. They are starting to figure out major details. So major details, date, venue. Potentially at that point, they're figuring out because catering could be a big expense. They're figuring out caterer. They're figuring out photographer, another big expense. They could be then going to dress. Other people that are kind of around there, these critical things that could be potentially setting the tone for their big day. So when you are thinking about the funnel of a wedding, if you are trying to mainly make wedding revenue, we are kind of below all of those core decisions. Somebody's not usually booking their florist first. They're booking their date, their venue, their caterer, most people know who their photographer is by time they get to me. And not if they have a planner that is in a planning function, normally they have a planner by then. But if they are doing a day of coordinator, they often don't have that figured out by the time they're booking me. And so that's another way I fill my funnel is that I refer clients to planners that I know because I know that they're going to return that referral by sending somebody my way because I send them business. So when you're thinking about positioning yourself in the funnel, often a great place to start is okay, I need to get in touch with planners that are doing more planning than day of coordination. Of course, any planner is going to be great to get in front of. Venues, photographers. These are people who are at the top of the funnel, and you want them when somebody says, hey, I'm looking for a florist. You want to be that go to, you know what? I know somebody who is amazing and I to connect you. And with that, you want to make sure that you really are cultivating those relationships, those friendships. You are making sure that you're just keeping top of mind because somebody else, if you connected with somebody and it's been 6 months, another florist has likely been trying to connect with them and go, "What about me?" So you wanna make sure that "what about me" conversation is top of mind. "Hey, my friend Jen at Green Goddess Floral is amazing. I would love to connect you." So you want to be at the forefront of those conversations because that is filling your funnel. We need to get as many clients spilling into your funnel. But let's say that you are concentrating on daily deliveries. You're focusing on corporate. You need to figure out where you fit in the funnel. And if it is a online order, you most likely are going to need to fit in from an SEO standpoint. That is the part of the funnel that you need to insert yourself in. You need to make sure that your flower shop is showing up very clear as the right choice along that search path. I always think like you want to insert yourself as the right choice whenever possible. And part of inserting yourself as the right choice is making it easy, looking professional, having an easy to navigate website, price points that are agreeable to somebody making that type of purchase. So really thinking about how can you fill your funnel more? Because your funnel is the critical component of making sure that your business is making revenue. So we've talked about the wedding funnel. We've kind of talked about the everyday funnel. And then you have a corporate events funnel, which if you're focusing on corporate events, like you need to be where people are planning corporate events. So really networking with hotels, networking with event centers, venues, making sure that you have really easy offerings that are something that are like set it, make it easy options for people to plan flowers for their events. Have some SEO that is really just backing up that you're the right choice for this. You're an expert. Then making sure that you are filling your funnel with your own social network. And this is something that I talk about periodically, but it is so critical. You need to make sure that everybody that already knows you, likes you, trusts you, loves you, knows you are a florist and these are the services that you offer. I think that we're often embarrassed to be like, "Hey, everybody, just in case you need Valentine's flowers, I have some Valentine's flowers." It's no, I have Valentine's flowers. If you're going to go somewhere else and buy them, I would be happy to get them for you. Like, support me. Why not support me versus supporting a stranger? But we have this almost fear of people thinking that we're like being salesy or whatever. If you're not doing it, somebody else is. Or they're just randomly Googling and they might end up in the hands of 1-800 Flowers, which we all know how that's going to go. We need to make sure that we are speaking to our existing friend group, our existing social media for us personally. Okay, then after we've kind of worked on our personal funnel, and when I talk about personal funnel, like I am serious, you guys. Making sure every quarter you are posting on your personal Instagram and personal Facebook, strategically, like having them just be kind of different style posts. I posted one, here's the 10 things that in 2024 that I created that I was absolutely in love with. That is a great post. And then another one could be, here is my Valentine specials. Here is a really fun centerpiece I created. Look at this beautiful bouquet, you guys. I was just so excited and I had to share. Just subtly, like a little video, a little picture, a little, if you got featured in a bridal magazine, post it. You want to have little reminders. Though anytime I post that kind of content, like look at what I did, look at what I made, look at all these cool things that I do with my floral business, I get that is the most interacted post or type of post on my personal social media, especially on my Facebook. I'm always blown away with how many people, and I'm 45, y'all. like people from high school being like, "You were so talented, Jenny. You were so creative even back in high school." And to have everybody see that, and then if they know somebody that is getting married, if they know somebody that needs flowers, you want to be in front of those people. So you need to make sure you're posting about it. All right. Then your professional network on your LinkedIn, on any of your little whatever you're doing. Hopefully, you're doing Instagram. Hopefully, you want to make sure that you're having fresh content on there that supports filling your funnel. When you post something, is this in effort or in the pursuit of filling your funnel? Because if it's not, I would question unless it's just adding value. But to me, adding value means that you're working on filling your funnel, because part of getting people to like you, trust you, respect you, and want to work with you is putting value out there. Value is something that I think that we often discredit, and we often think people make pricing decisions. I try to approach things from a value standpoint, not from a pricing standpoint often. Like this flower, like a hydrangea is cheap. I don't say that. I say this flower is packed with value. It's big and fluffy, and comparatively to a rose, it is comparable in cost and 3 times the size. So it's a really good value. That is a selling feature of that flower. You can talk about the value you bring. You can talk about the value your business brings, the value in your design, the value you put behind your business. Like the value I deliver in my business is I've been a florist. I've been a florist since I was 16. So like 29 years. Come on, people. Like that is value. I've done 1,700 weddings. That is immense value. Nothing will surprise me. And I position this value of using me as an expert in every consultation. When I'm talking to somebody, I just actually had a quick phone call, like to talk about, answer some questions about a la carte, which I normally don't do, but I'm like, sure, I'd be happy to answer some questions. And like, I even on the phone did a positioning kind of pitch to show the value in booking me. There is immense value in choosing me as your florist. You want to speak to that value whenever possible, because that value will help build your funnel. You want to make sure that value keeps coming back and back and back and back. All right. So this funnel, anytime you are doing something, make sure you're focused on filling that funnel. Anytime you're posting on Instagram, is this supporting somebody wanting to do business with me? Does this post make sense? Does this post add value? And anytime you're going into a venue, how can I add value to the people that are here? How can I add value in this situation? Even when I'm at the wholesaler and I see someone struggling with something or look like they're needing for help, how can I add value to that person? Because I never know when that person potentially is going to have a booked weekend and they're going to be like, hey, you should meet with my friend Jen from Green Goddess. I'm booked this week, but I think you're going to absolutely love her. And what you're looking for is totally her style. Always be delivering value. Value is going to fill your funnel. And when you continuously, and that's what one thing that I think that I have done so well is that I've consistently delivered value out there in the wedding industry, out there in the flower world. And so like that value has really, I think, delivered so many opportunities, because that's what I'm in the pursuit of adding value, of making sure that I am the go-to person that somebody thinks of in a specific situation. And if you can do that, your business will be successful. If you have that consistency in marketing yourself, that consistency in networking. I just went to a Minnesota Bride event and I swear, I'm like, I knew because I network in some capacity. When I go to set up an event, I'm saying hi to people. When I am at networking, hey, hi, I'm Jen with Green Goddess Floral. What do you do? Like I am putting myself out there, which is vulnerable, but I sure as shit didn't get all dressed up to go sit in the corner and to not position myself as I'm a person that you guys want to know. Because, for one, I might be able to get you into a really fun styled shoot. I might be putting a workshop together that you would be a perfect vendor for. I might be doing something that could be really fun and I would loop you in. I could have a really fun client that I think something that you have could be perfect for. You never know when you're going out there. Am I adding value? Am I really delivering my marketing efforts, my networking efforts consistently? Because that's what's really going to set you apart. So go fill your funnel, go make some friends, go make some vendor friends, and start positioning yourself to be filling inside your funnel with all of these leads that success is inevitable. Thank you so much for listening, Flower Friend, and you have an amazing flower filled day.